Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 209 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and we are back to War of the Spark, maybe for the final time. Modern Horizons is here next week. I don't know if we'll draft Modern Horizons every week of June, but we will next week, so maybe the final War of the Spark, maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, last week I did take the week off. I did the the Magic Championship qualifier thingy. We'll talk about that in a second. We're probably going to take Teferi here. Evolution Sage, this is actually a very strong pack. We've got Teferi, Sage, Outburst, Conjurant, Pyrohelix, Greeting. This is actually super tough. I guess I'll do a price check on Teferi real quick. I think we'll just take him. But, man, that Evolution Sage. Yeah, let's take Teferi, but I don't even know if that was the right choice. What was Teferi worth? Teferi was the right choice. Teferi was the right choice. Yeah. We've got a Fibblethip here, which is fine. He's not an incredible card, but this pack is obviously a gigantic step down from the one that we just saw. The other pick here is Callous Dismissal, and then there's just nothing for anybody here. That first pack was insane. Oh my god. Can we go back to that pack? Anyways, we're going to take Fibblethip here. So I did the Mythic Championship qualifier last weekend, and it didn't go well. I went 0-2, and it felt awful because I put in weeks and weeks and weeks of prep into that. And I thought a lot about it, and I realized that I've done that for Grand Prix, and I've gone to Grand Prix and not done well. But when you do that with a Grand Prix, you get in the car and you go off with your friends or whatnot, and you're there and you're in a different city, you see the sights, you play the side events. Heck, you can just keep on playing the event if you want to get Planeswalker points or just have some fun. But this event, because it's arena, I woke up Saturday morning early, because you had a specific 1 hour window that you had to join the event, and I lost in 30 minutes. I was done. At 2 losses, you're kicked out of the event. And so I spent weeks of preparing for 30 minutes of disappointment with no ability to do anything else. And it felt really bad, which is why I took the day off. There's not much here either. This pack's pretty bad. Mowu might be the best pick, but it's not quite what we're doing. I don't think we'd bother splashing Teferi. He's just a bounce spell, basically. Mowu could get us into blue-green, which is one of my favorite color combinations in this set. Yeah, this pack's just not good. Let's take a Mowu, I suppose. Well, we get past a Bloomhulk. And a Spark Harvest. Bloomhulk and a Spark Harvest. So if we're getting past a Bloomhulk, then I don't hate the idea of maybe just exploring that blue-green deck. The other thing that I was thinking about trying is having the preview card window. So y'all can let me know what you think of this, because it's going to take up screen real estate. But maybe it makes the cards easier to read on mtgO. Basically, when I hover over a card, it'll update. The trick is if I'm hovering over cards, especially in a match, it'll, when I tap my lands, the land will show up. So let me know what you think of this preview window. We'll give it a try, but we're going to take this Bloomhulk here. Spark Harvest might be better, but I want to find a lane and get into it, so let's take Bloomhulk. Following that up, we get a Callous Dismissal, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, I just don't really want to be white is the issue. We could take a Wanderer's Strike, but I just don't think white's worth it. So I think we can just take a Callous Dismissal here and feel pretty darn good. So I'll give this a try with the preview window in match as well. I think I'll put it on the right-hand side of the match window. The trick is it has to be big enough so you guys can actually read it so that it makes any sense for it to be there. But not also dominate the screen real estate. So let me know. I'm trying to make Magic Online easier for people to watch because I don't want to give up on this program. Because I don't enjoy Arena as much. Another mediocre pack. We could take a Crawl Stinger. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's a Time Twist as well, which is closing in on the worst thing in the world, but it's not awful. There's a Prismite. Yeah, I think we just take the Crawl Stinger. I'm pretty happy to just force my way into blue-green here. No reason to take white for Teferi here. Both of the cats are bad. So we'll take Crawl Stinger. Here we get an Erratic Visionary, which is fine. We could take a Gateway Plaza if we're going to splash. Teferi's not strong enough to splash. He is literally just one bounce spell and draw a card, which is pretty good for 3 mana. You're probably never doing it again. So yeah, I'm not sold on splashing him. I think I'll happily take an Erratic Visionary here. We don't want a Huatli. Shriek Diver's okay, but yeah, let's stick in where we are. Get a Courage and Crisis back. There we go. There's part of the big plan. Oops. Get counters. Proliferate those counters. Have some counter refund. Arboreal Grazer is bad. Lazotep Reaver is the best card here by quite a ways. This card is... I feel like I've talked about this a lot. This card is good. That's about as high as I'll go. I've heard people going a bit too far on it, being like, oh, well, this is a first pick consideration, and I don't think you should ever be first picking a Lazotep Reaver. And it is only good because it's just 2 creatures on 1 card, but they're not good creatures. So I'm not sold on it being this like stone crazy insane pick, but it is a good card. None of these are good cards though. We could take a Primordial Worm, but I don't think we're actually going to play it. We get a Crush Descent, which I'm not going to play, but I'll take for signaling reasons. Nothing that we're going to play here. Nothing. Well, we might play a Totally Lost, but probably not. And nothing there. Or here. Or here. Give me my basic land. Oh, that feels bad. I got the basic land without seeing it. Internet, are you okay? I hope my internet's okay. Well, an Ajani is something I would splash, especially in a blue-green proliferate deck. Because, hello, counters. Beyond that, there's not much. There's a Dismissal, which is, like, we'll get back Dismissal or Plan or Plating or Transmutation. We'll get back one of these 4 and feel pretty good about it. And we can take this Ajani the Great-Hearted and certainly splash for him. Jamming counters on Mowu. Oh, it's going to be good. We'll take a Johnny here. Interplanar Beacon doesn't... it technically helps us splash. But I think we just take the Skydiver. It's just so much better. We might even get this back around for that matter. I'll take the Merfolk Skydiver here. I want that Contentious Plan. We may still get that one back from our Pack 2 pick 1. But Merfolk Skydiver is going to be great in this deck. Absolutely great. We get a Crunch Wrangler, which is not absolutely great. It's better than a Steady Aim. It's better than a second Erratic Visionary, though. So we'll take the Crunch Wrangler. The trick with the preview card window is I'm going to have to remember very carefully that when I talk about a card like Prismite, to hover over it and then not hover over something else and be like, yes, Crunch Wrangler, and accidentally hover over this forest. So let me know what you think of the preview window. I heard the sound of a new pack appearing and my counter's ticking down. Internet, Magic Online. Hello? Maybe I didn't hear the sound. Who's picking? Where am I? I'm here? Okay, this person hasn't picked yet. Maybe I didn't hear the sound. Counters at 0. Oh, like this. Okay, here we go. Okay. We get a Vivian's Arc Bow, which isn't great. It can be. It can do some dumb things, and I think I might take it here just because I haven't really played with it. I've played against it and frequently beat it. In Constructed, I've seen it do a few things sometimes, but this ain't Constructed. Our other choices are a Courage and Crisis, which I think we can get another one pretty easily. Sky Theater Strix, which I don't really want. A Snare Spinner, which would probably be in the sideboard. So We can take the arc bow and give it a try, but I'm not super sold on it. I guess that's kind of tricky too. If I want to show you guys Vivian's arc bow, I have to hover over it and then like go to the outside of the window and go up and go over so that I don't accidentally mouse over a different card. Ooh, if I go fast, it doesn't work. Ah, you do have to hover over something for a more than a split second for it to trigger. Here we get a forced landing for the sideboard. It looks like we're getting cut at this point, but it could just be the packs are weird. Remember, our first pack had like 7 blue cards in it or something. Overseer's the best card in the pack, but we're not those colors, so we'll just take the forced landing. Just the forced landing. Man, these drafters are slow. Whoever is to our right now, to our left right now, is very slow. Is this the pack that we wanted back? No, this isn't the pack that we wanted back. It's got a Lazotep plating though, which I think I'll play. I don't want a Totally Lost. I don't want another Visionary. I don't want that. I don't want that. So let's take a plating. Plating's fine. People underrate it. It's not amazing, but it's just okay. It's kind of a counterspell. But unlike Crush Descent, you can play this just to make a 1/1. Whereas Crush Descent, you do have to have a spell that you're going to try to counter. This couldn't have been 9 cards in the pack, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, this isn't the pack that we wanted back either. So we get a Cross Stinger or a Transmutation. I'll take a Transmutation. It may not make the main deck, but it's so good against gods. Okay, so it's this dragon here that's slowing us down. It's Mr. Metronome from Lords of Limited. He's probably streaming, which is why he's slow right now. Oh, boy. So he's in the trophy hunt right now. That makes sense why we've got a slow drafter. We've got a Word Scale Crocodile, which I don't really want, or a Wall of Runes. I'd play the Crocodile before I'd play the Wall. In you go. Hey, we got the Contentious Spam back. Cool. In the deck you go. So what do we want? We want some more impactful creatures. Couple more ways to proliferate. I really wish I had just taken that Evolution Sage. Pack one, pick one. Oh well. Oh well. I had a blip there, but we got a Defiant Strike. And we just picked a Naga Eternal. Okay. I think we only missed those 2 picks. And a Sky Theater Strix. Alright. Lazotep Behemoth. Something is screw with Magic Online or my internet or something. Like, we didn't even see that basic land show up before it was picked. Weird. Weird. Oh, we got a second Contentious Plane at some point, too. Okay. Well, at least the auto picker gave us the correct pick at one point. This pack's awful. We get a New Horizons. Actually, we might just take the Palm Bright Druid. Counters, proliferate. Oh, New Horizons helps us splash, though. Which do we get back? I don't know if we get either back. I don't know if we get either back. I think we take the Pollen Bright Druid, because we can just splash 3 planes. We can still get a Beacon or a Guildgate Plaza or whatever. So let's take the Pollen Bright Druid. Get past a Ral. But also an Eternal Skylord and Aven Eternal. Ooh, can we splash a Ral and a Johnny? That's risky. That's risky. Ral's not worth anything, I assume. No. Huh. Skylord's so good, though. I'm gonna take Ral. Let's get real greedy here. Real greedy, and hope that we get past some fixing. We get past a pack that's basically dead to us. We'll take the Return to Nature for the sideboard. Nope. No fixing. No fixing. We could take a Saheeli. Because there's not much else here. I don't really want a Thundering Ceratok. So I think I might just take the Saheeli. In you go. In you go, friendo. Hey, Gateway Plaza. I would like another Courage and Crisis. I would like another Kyle's Dismissal, but we need the fixing. So we're going to take this Gateway Plaza. Tamio. You're played in Standard. Also, you're in our colors, and you're not literally the worst. Tamio Collector. She's not worth anything. Yeah, you're in our colors. You're not unplayable. Alright. Alright. We're Simic. We're Simic friends. Simic super friends. So we got another Gateway Plaza or a Guild Globe. I don't hate the Guild Globe. Because we're not... We don't need that extra mana for a billion things. So we're green-blue, splash white-red. So we'll take the Guild Globe. We're going to have to make some cuts here. Time Twist is interesting. Time Twist is interesting. I don't think we're going to play it. We have to make a bunch of cuts, too. Arcbow is just creatures? It's just creatures. Alright, I think Arcbow is too bad. Because the only way we're like getting there is if we oops into a worm, but we still have to pay 6 for it. Yeah, I'm not sold on that. Yeah, we'll take this Time Twist. But I don't think we're going to play it. We're not going to play a Sky Theater Strix, I don't think. Okay, we ran out of time again, and we didn't get the card right away. We'll take a rare here, I suppose. We need... we're at 25. We need 2 more cuts. I like all of these cards. Crunch Wrangler is not the best. But we are going to be a little bit short on creatures. Casmina's Transmutation. That can hang out in the sideboard. And then we need one more. One more. And we really don't want to cut creatures. Because, like, the plan is to play a Johnny and proliferate our creatures. So we could cut a Totally Lost. We're super light on removal. This deck's actually not going to perform very well. I pretty much guarantee it will not perform well. Nothing here for us. Huh. Well, I mean, we could cut to Fairy. Draws us a card, though. Or we could cut Tamio. She is just a fine regrowth. It's a loud buzzing of my phone. How are we winning? We're winning just by, like, proliferating a ton, right? Yeah, I think this deck actually looks really bad. Like, shockingly bad. I think we might just cut this Time Twist, then. So there's our 23. Yeah, I'm not sold on this deck. We kind of really need to go wide and proliferate things so big that our opponent can't deal with them. Now we can kind of do that quickly. We've got Courage and Crisis, double Contentious Plan, Pollen Bright Druid, repeatable Proliferate with Merfolk Skydiver, again repeatable Proliferate with a Johnny. Ral helps us dig. Saheeli, I mean, she can make a bunch of 1/1s, and if we get Johnny out, then proliferate on them all. Not proliferate, but give them all counters, then proliferate. I will say I'm smelling an 0-2. I'm smelling an O2. We'll take a Charm Stray here. I'm also hoping mtgO gets its act together and stops being so wonky, or my internet, or whatever the heck is happening here. Is there anything better than this Naga Eternal? So what's our creature count including like other stuff? So 11, 12, 13-ish. Counter is like 14-ish. Nobody else makes creatures. I guess that's not awful. It's not... Okay, again... The last... Was that the last 2 picks or last 3 picks? Just like... Happened. Like, happened. It was the last 2 picks. The Naga Eternal shot into here immediately followed by the Forest. Weird, 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 weird. I don't think it's my internet. I think it's mtgO. That's what I think. Alright, so deck building. We can move our preview card over here, I suppose. So deck building, we're at 24. We're going to add in some basic lands. Boy, our fixing... we've got the Guild Globe as well. So we can do like 1 mountain, 2 plains, 7 islands, 6 forests. That feels like a very low number of forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green pips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 blue. What did I say for green? 12? 12. 1 red pip. Well, 3 red pips, technically. And 2 white pips. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with the old 2716 mana base. Well, it might be fun, at least, if not good. We're not playing the Arc Bow. Again, I just don't think it does enough. I don't think it does enough, especially with only 11 creatures in the deck. Like, I'm not excited if we hit Fibble... Well, if we hit Fibblethip, actually, we draw 2 cards. I'm not excited if we hit Crunch Wrangler. Crunch Wrangler is not good, eh? It triggers off of Worm, Crocodile, Bloomhulk. Triggers 3 times, maybe. But then it gets the counter on it, proliferates. It's probably still fine. I don't think I want to cut a creature for an Arc Bow. Yep, let's go with this, and let's play. And let's see how it goes. I am predicting O2. I'm definitely predicting O2, but let's try to sneak out a win. Let's attempt anyways. So I'll have to see where I can fit this preview card during match play. I think it'll hang out here. It would take a pretty large board, I think, for this to interfere with. Put it kind of up here, right in the middle. Let's give that a try. Well, we've got both of our main colors, and we've got a 2-drop and different 2-drop. We just need a red mana for that, so we'll keep. This could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Opponent's going first. I guess we can shrink this, because it's a different size now for some reason. Nope, that makes the card smaller. Alright, whatever. We draw another Planeswalker that we can't play just yet. So we'll play Skydiver on 2, which unfortunately makes her quite a removal target. But I think she's probably just better than the Druid. The Druid we can play on 3 and make this a 2/2. Oh, I see. I see. So you're telling me we could play that, and then next turn drop to Fairy, bounce whatever they play. I like what I'm talking about here. So we'll pay our mana, pass the turn. Drop to Fairy and bounce. Otherwise, just drop to Fairy and +1. What you got, friendo? The Crunch. Yeah. We will time walk our opponent here. Our opponent's in red, so they may have an ability to ping and kill Teferi, but he'll have served the only purpose that we ever really expected him to serve. And, I mean, we now have the ability to potentially drop Ral next turn. I don't think we will. I think we might instead go for Skydiver Druid? Goblin Assailant. Instead of Crunch. But why? But why? Oh, +1 to Fairy. But why, though? So we could play Ral. He'd go up to 6, which is kind of insane. And actually be a more, like, kill it now target than Teferi. And the following turn, we could just drop, like, a Crocodile. Yeah, sure. Let's drop Ral. Down comes Ral. We'll scry 1. We are going to have to move that over here. It's a forest. I don't want a forest. Go to the bottom. And then we'll pass the turn. And then they can kill Teferi if they want, which means Ral's going to get real out of control. Because +2 on a walker is kind of insane. They drop the Crunch. I guess they couldn't attack with the Crunch this turn, which is why they dropped the Assailant. I assume the Assailant's just going to kill Teferi here. Yep. Fine by me, fine by me, fine by me. Ooh. We could actually totally lost both those creatures. And like really get them stuck on mana. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. So we are going to copy our next instant or sorcery spell. And we're going to totally lost the Assailant with the first one. The second one will do the Crunch, which will put the Crunch on top. Target opponent or Planeswalker. Yep. Copy. On the Crunch. 1 to you. So many triggers. Oh, no, no, that was backwards. Oops, they are going to get to play the Assailant first. Oops. Oh, well, we'll have creatures down by the time that actually begins to matter. So they're going to draw their Goblin Assailant. They'll play their Goblin Assailant. Definitely the wrong order. We've now bought ourselves 1 billion turns, which is great because we are just drawing all the lands. To the bottom. To the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, eh? Well, since all they're going to do is draw a Crunch, we may as well play the Ward Skill Crocodile. And then we can get a counter on that next turn, making it a 6/4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 8 down. And we can proliferate it too. Ooh. That's going to be pretty good. So they're going to hit Ral here. So obviously they've got a combat trick in hand. Otherwise they would have just played their Crunch. I know what you drew, opponent. I know precisely what you drew. You bet Ral's going to take 2. Because he's just going to gain 2 back. Play your Crunch. Play your Crunch. Crunch played. Crawl Stinger. Well, that's nifty. We are going to scry. Go to the bottom. So that's 3 lands on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 7 lands in our top 22. Holy moly. We are playing Stinger for sure to block the Crunch. And then we're going to play Pollen Bright Druid. Oh, we can even play the Skydiver too. Cool, cool, cool. Counter on the Croc. Okay. And then we'll play the Skydiver. And look at that. We got a board and a Planeswalker. Counter on the Crocodile, you bet. I want that Crocodile to be big. Big and beefy. They found a land. They found a land. Alright. We have to not find a land is our plan here. A Johnny would be a huge draw. Absolutely gigantic draw. What you gonna do, opponent? What you gonna do? Haha, no attacks. We got him. We got him. How? How? Show me a land. So that's the fourth land on the bottom. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 4 lands in our top 20. 16 of our top 20 cards are not lands. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. What you got for me, friendo? You're gonna... Oh, that's not how that works, my friend. You don't want to do that. Oh, wait. They don't fight. Right, they just punch. Right. And we were already... Oh, that was their end of turn. Super confused. It's been a while since I played War of the Spark. I spent way too much time on Constructed. And then I've been playing Dominaria. Because I'm stuck in the world of being required to play Arena for views. Alright, let's proliferate. Get more counters on all the things. Why did I think that was fight? What you doing? What you doing, friendo? You're gonna kill my Skydiver? Sure. I still have an 8/6 ward scale. Proliferate that, and proliferate me. Don't draw a land. Don't scry a land. I will draw that and copy it any day of the friggin' week. Go, opponent. So there are 3 lands in our top 18. At least at this point, we should theoretically be drawing nothing but gas. Theoretically. So we're going to copy Contentious Plan, which is going to do 2 damage, make this a 10 something ridiculous. And hopefully we just start to really go off here. Really go off here. Look at us drawing not a land. Alright, so we're going to -2 Ral to copy this Contentious Plan. 1 to you. Copy the spell. Cast 1 to you. Proliferate and draw. Proliferate there. So we actually get the 2 counters back on Ral that we just used. Courage and Crisis, awesome. I guess the question somewhat becomes, do we want to cast Courage and Crisis this turn, or do we want to copy it next turn? We want to copy it next turn is the correct answer there. So we're going to drop Saheeli. So the second copy is not cast. 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 Yeah, let's just do it now. Counter on Druid. Let's start building her up as well. 1 to them. Make a servo. Proliferate here and here and here and here. This is nutty. This is rather nutty. So it looks like the preview card needs to go up a little. Hey, our opponent just gives up. Our opponent just says, nah. Land on top? No. Okay. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Whoa. Opponent gave up. Like conceded the match, gave up. I had too much value. Had too much value. I can't believe the number of lands that we drew. We drew / scried 14. Because there were 3 left that we didn't know about. So we saw 14 of our 17 lands. Yikes. Okay, looks like Mr. Metronome is actually a little bit lower on the trophy board at 25. Lord Tupperware up there at 31. I've seen Phil Ivy's name recently. Anyways, match 2. We didn't go 0-2. We won a match. We won a match. In part thanks to our opponent conceding so hard. Can you concede? You can't even concede match from here, can you? Weird. This seems okay. We've got Skydiver on 2 and or Dismissal on 2. We've got, if we don't want to do either of those on 2, we've got just Fix Our Mana. Opponent's on black. Okie doksies. Okie doksies. Guild Globe also potentially on 2. What do you got on 2? That'll inform my plan. Cruel Celebrant. Doesn't really inform my plan. What's my plan? If we drop an island, we can play Visionary, I guess. Yeah, I think this is fine, actually. We could drop the Visionary, then next turn... No, we can't play Gateway Plaza. Next turn we can... If I want to play Skydiver next turn. Next turn we can play Skydiver and have a mana. And then the following turn we can Gateway and bounce something. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Island, Visionary to block the 1-2, pass the turn. Following turn, Island, Skydiver, pass. Following turn, Gateway, tap, and then either Dismissal or Guild Globe. And it's going to be Dismissal. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Yeah, so we'll drop the Skydiver, put the counter on itself. We can also just Bloom Hulk next turn. No, I like the Dismissal plan because then we'll have another thing to proliferate on. So drop the Skydiver, pass the turn. Next turn will be Gateway Plaza. Bounce. Yeah, Gateway Plaza bounce. Following turn, Bloom Hulk. And then Guild Globe to draw us back into stuff. That'll be the plan. That'll be the plan. So Cruel Celebrant. Whatever it or another creature or planeswalker you control dies. Drain. Interesting. Totally wrong colors, eh? Black-red is the sack deck. This card would have been great in it. Opponent's going to try to start this race going, and there's no way in hell I'm blocking. I will take 3. Because then I'll just attack you right back, bud. Ooh, okay. Okay, so they're going to hit me. So I guess we can hit Sorin. We can hit Sorin. We can hit Sorin and take him to 3, and then he's going to go to 5. Sorin's really good. But then we can really hit him, I think. So yeah, let's hit Soren for 3. And then let's Callous Dismissal the 2/2. Get a thingy. Pass the turn. So then we can Bloom Hulk and hit Soren for at least 3. Which will take him to 2. It's not great, eh? It's not great. Soren is super, super, super good. People have talked about this a lot, that this is actually a really good format if you rip out about 15 cards. Take out all the gods, take out basically all the rare planeswalkers, but especially the +2 rare planeswalkers. They get themselves a 3/4 flyer. Well, now we're not going to hit Soren, eh? Now we're not going to hit Soren. So we can Guild Globe and Stinger. Can maybe draw us an answer. Yeah, let's try that. Guild Globe. Drawing. Probably not an answer, because we're really lacking removal in this deck, if I remember correctly. Drop ourselves a Stinger. And pass the turn. And then take 3. And our opponent's going to gain 4. Go to 20. Soren is dumb. Soren's real dumb. Real dumb. Our planeswalkers look far more intelligent. And far less dumb, unfortunately. Taking 3, going to 10. And then they'll drop their trusted Pegasus. Like, the amount of damage we have to get through to Soren with him +2ing is insane. Absolutely insane. Ooh, okay. Okay. Like, we don't win this, right? We are dead. We were dead many turns ago. Like a literal bajillion turns ago, we were dead. This is War of the Spark. This is War of the Spark. And this is why I've had significant issues with this format. This is War of the Spark. We were dead on turn 4. And we had to play out the game in case just maybe. But we were dead because they hit their bomb and we did not. This format's bad. So we could drop Tamiyo. We could bring back the Callous Dismissal. Bounce the Griffin. And then they just play it again. And Soren's at 9 at that point. They can just bring... We're done. Talking this through, we are supremely done. Mountain, Forest, Crunch. Supremely done there. We can't do anything here. We have to have them not play Soren. We could play a Forced Landing for their Griffin or their Pegasus. That's okay. Primordial Worm, too slow, I think. But yeah, we've got to draw better than them. It's a prototypical War of the Spark matchup here, I think. But their deck, unfortunately, is better than ours. We have a lot of Planeswalkers. We have a lot of rare Planeswalkers. But they just have better cards. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, but it makes me much less sad that War of the Spark is going away next weekend. Alright, we're going to play first. We are going to get a hand that is fine. It's missing blue, but it's fine. We get a Stinger on 3. Mowoo. Got our splash colors. Opponent thinking about their 7, going to 6. Thinking about their 6, keeping their 6. Alright, we're going to drop a forest. We're going to pass the turn. Then I guess we're going to drop a mountain? Question mark. 1 drop. Dreadmalkin. That's not a good card. Different kind of forest. Well, actually, it's the same kind of forest. Let's drop the mountain, pass the turn. So we're going to take 1. We'll drop the forest. But the way it stands right now, if we see a turn 4 Sorin, we're dead. We would have more value in our overall lifespan conceding immediately. Gateway Plaza. Alright, alright. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. A Johnny. Okay, okay. Okay. So we can Mowu. A Johnny counters. Okay, okay. And there's the Pegasus, which is a problem. Show me Sorin next turn. Okay, well, we got our blue. We got our blue. Let's bash in for 2 because we're not blocking. Let's drop Mowu. So Johnny's going to get to put counters on things once and then be dead. Don't play Sorin. 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 He's got 5 cards out of 30. The odds are against him having Sorin in his hand. Don't have Sorin. Please, it would mean the world to me. So Johnny would go to 3. He'd take 3 in the air. Mowu would be a 5/5. The following turn with Bloomhawk, Mowu would be a 7/7. But I think our opponent's deck is just too much better. Too much better. Oh, no Sorin. No Sorin, okay. Teo's Light Shield. Don't care. Do not care. Counter on itself. Super don't care. So we're going to take 3, but we're going to send a whole lot of damage back at him. And is this a missed land drop here? Is this this is our chance. This is our chance. They missed a land drop. We've got a Ral as well. Unfortunately, we won't. Well, we might actually have the chance because Ral plus 2's up to 6. We may have the chance to Ral -2 totally lost and really time walk him. But we are going to drop a Johnny. We are going to counter everything up. We are then going to bash on in for 8 with Vigilance and Trample on the Mowu, taking them to 10 if they don't block. If they don't block, we take them to 10. So we've got them down to 2 next turn. Actually, even lower if we play Bloomhawk. So we might just be in smack him in the face mode. We might not even play Ral. I assume a Johnny is going to bite it here. But that's going to open them up to quite a bit more damage. Yeah. They realize a Johnny has to die. We planned that all along. Goodbye, a Johnny. Thanks for showing up. Opponent is in very bad spot here. They basically need to be packing removal. They are not. They are not. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. We are going to Bloomhawk. And we are going to bash in for 11. So we might see a chump on Light Shield on Mowu. They take 3. But they do gain 1 off the Celebrant. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So they're going to take 7. They're going to gain 1. They're going to go to 4. And actually, if Mowu doesn't die here, we probably just have them. We attack in with Mowu. We totally lost whatever they're chumping with. Because you figure they have to chump with at least 3 toughness, which means 2 creatures have to go in front of it. We bounce 1, the trample damage goes over, they die. We might win this one. We have a decent chance of winning this one. And then we can go into game 3 and again do the please no Sorin, please no Sorin, please no Sorin dance. Teo. Okay, interesting. So we're definitely going to try the totally lost thing here. It's going to require our opponent to not block, or at least not block well. So we're going to come on in with team. And it's all about what they block Mowu with. If they only block with the wall, we win. So they're going to double there. Just the wall. Just the wall. Just the wall. Well then, we, I believe, win. We win. We win. Awesome. Got him. Got him good. All right. Let's do it one more time. Please no Sorin, please no Sorin, please no Sorin, please no Sorin, please no Sorin. Please no Sorin. One time. One time. Please no Sorin. The arc bow would have been interesting to try, I think. It just really doesn't fit in this deck. Okay. Turn 2 play, turn 3 Saheeli. Don't hate this. Opponent's mulled to 6. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Opponent's keeping their 6. Where are they scrying to? Scry to the bottom. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Plains nothing? Plains nothing. Tammy Ammy Amio. Gonna be our 4-drop. Make a servo off of Saheeli. Martyr for the cows. Sure thing. Our 1/3 blocks it pretty well. No Pegasus Courser. You've had it every turn 3, and I'd be very happy if you didn't. I'll take 2 here. I'm not going to throw away my Visionary just yet. I want him to be able to block for the Saheeli. No 3-drop would mean the world to me here. Vampire Opportunist, don't really care. Ooh, a Callous Dismissal too. Alright, let's drop Saheeli. Pass the turn. And then we've got some stuff we can do next turn. We can bounce something, make a servo, time walk. We can courage the following turn. The wheels are going here a little bit. Wheels are starting to go. Maybe get a combat trick out of them if we block Visionary on the Opportunist. Because then the following turn we'll have blockers with our 1/1 and with our other fellow there. They don't care. They don't care about Saheeli at all. Well, show me that combat trick. Gideon's Triumph. That wasn't entirely the one I was expecting. No 2-drop, please? I'd really like to Callous Dismissal this and have a servo. No, Saheeli, I needed you. I needed you. Ooh, ay. All right. Yuck. Let's barf. Let's barf. Oh, they're down to 1 card in hand, eh? They are down to 1 card in hand. Well then. Well then. Let's bounce. Let's give them something to do next turn. Pass the turn. I didn't realize they had played so many cards already. How do they always have it? How do they always have it? That is a Naga Eternal. So if we Tamiyo, we can Tamiyo her up to 6, or we can if we Tamiyo her down to 2, she dies. But we get, say, Saheeli back. If we Tamiyo her up to 6, she goes to 4, she lives a turn. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Alright, so let's Tamiyo her up. And let's ask her to find a Johnny. Haha! She found a Johnny, holy moly. And she milled a Teferi. Okay. 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 7 mana. So that would allow us to a Johnny and Naga? I don't hate that. That would allow us to a Johnny and Teferi. I actually like that a fair bit. So we could... She'll be at 4. We could take her down to 1, bring back Teferi, play Teferi, bounce, draw a card, play a Johnny, gain 3 life. This is our chance to get the value going. Gonna kill Tamiyo, eh? Gonna kill Tamiyo. That's fine. That's fine. Use up all those Spark Harvests. So they're going to 2 me, so I guess we're not bringing back Saheeli ever. Or Teferi. Would have been good. Would have been real good. Ooh, the Forced Landing. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Hello to a Johnny. They've got 1 card left in hand. We are going to gain ourselves 3 life is what we're going to do. We're going to bash on in for 1. All right. Time to get going here. Time to get going. 2 cards in hand. Hi. Let's murder them quickly. We are going to drop a Naga Eternal. We are going to put counters on everything. We are going to Courage in Crisis the zombie army, I suppose. And proliferate everything. And smash on in for 4. Take them to 15. They're going to drop to 14. They're going to have a 1-1. Don't really care about that. And then we can a Johnny again, giving us 11 power. 11 power to their 1-1. We've got a chance here. We've got a chance. And they don't get lifelink till 6. Till 6. We've got a chance. Don't flood. Don't flood and we should be amazing. Flood and we're just okay depending on what this is right here. It's Sorin. So it's Sorin presumably bringing back... Oh, no. Sorin just dealing 1 to a Johnny. Okay. I can deal with that. Nifty. So we are going to do this. Counters on everything. We are going to smash Sorin in his stupid little face. Are we? Yeah, we're going to smash Sorin in his stupid little face. They're going to chump. They're going to chump and have Sorin go down to 1 because they think they're going to kill a Johnny, but we're going to give our permanence hexproof. They got a 1-1, good for them. I basically really don't want them getting back a creature from the graveyard, because that would be a bad time. Oh, we probably have to +1 a Johnny here. We don't really want him to be dead. Shriek Diver. Oh. Fudge. Alright, so Johnny's dying anyways. I hate this format. If it wasn't... We should have Lazada plating there. If it wasn't for frigging Sorin, we would have been fine. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Johnny. Alright, I'm not going to bother Lazada plating right now. We can actually murder... Oh, hi. We can just murder Sorin now. Counter. Done. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they would chump. No, they gain way too much life. Sorin has to die. Sorin has to die. Everything at Sorin, make Sorin be dead. And then at least the lifelink, BS, etc. is gone. Lifelink, BS, etc. gone. Now, they're in extreme amounts of trouble. They don't have good blockers. They're not racing us. They're down to 16. We basically save this for removal now. We don't cast this until they attempt to kill something. They are down to 0 cards. We may be 2-0. I said that, and now we're going to draw all the lands ever. We might end up 2-0 here. 2, 4, 5. They can deal 5. They can't kill my big things, but they can kill Bloomhulk. And if they throw 2 things under Bloomhulk, I'm pretty happy about that. So they're going to block, take an absolute billion, go to 3, come back up to 5. Hokey dokes. They're going to go to 4. Another one. Okay, pretty cute, but they are still going to have to block both creatures. Oh, hi. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Bounce that token, force them to block with both the celebrants here. So they're going to gain 4. They're going to go to 8. We're going to go to 10. That's fine by me. They're going to go down to 7. They're going to have a 1-1, and they are in top deck mode. They will go to 1. They will die next turn. They will die next turn unless this is a creature. Holy moly! Ah! I don't know how we're 2-0 and going into the finals, but we are. Into the finals, I guess. Holy moly. Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. We got past Sorin. We got past Sorin. Play first. I haven't said anything yet. I don't know how we're drawing okay, minus that first game. Like, we've actually had keepable hands. And now that I've said that, well, you know what happens next. Let's draw a card. It's yet further varieties of land. Well, we have all of our colors. We can cast our Ral, we can cast our Ajani, we can cast our Teferi. We have green and red and white and blue. And a 5-drop. So, you know, we got plans for the future. Saheeli. Well, let's play the correct land. And drop ourselves a Saheeli who's not going to do much. Drop a Saheeli who's not going to do much. Opponent taking all of the time to read the Saheeli, it seems. Opponent is going to... do what? Blue-black. Were you going to try to Tyrant Scorn Saheeli? Because she's not a creature. They're going to try to Callous Dismissal at instant speed. They've got something, costs 2 mana, that either isn't instant speed or doesn't do what they thought it did. They get a Vizier. Okay, don't be a land. Teferi, nifty. Rather nifty indeed. So we're going to drop the plains. We are going to drop our friend Teferi here, get a servo. We are going to bounce their friend the token. Draw a land. Love it. We get a crocodile next turn. We're in a shape. We're in a shape that is okay. In a shape that is okay. Man, so what were they going to do? They either thought that they could Tyrant Scorn her, or they thought that Callous Dismissal was instant speed. Now Tyrant Scorn? They thought Callous Dismissal was instant speed. Sure. So you get a Zambi army. You're going to kill Teferi, which is fine. That's why he is there. He is there to bounce, draw a card, and die. You're going to send in your Vizier at Teferi. That's fine. And I guess we're going to play a Crocodile. Ooh, a Lazotep plating. We're going to play a Crocodile. Pass that turn. You can zombie army me for 1. That's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. If you send in the Vizier, that's probably also fine. I will believe that you have a combat trick. From now on, we need to not draw lands and, I don't know, get some counters down and then start drawing our contentious plans or something. Something like that. Well, if I was them, I would bring in the army. Okay, so you're pretending you have something. And the thing that you would have would be the thing. Rakdos's Wild Ride. So you can deal 2 to Saheeli. I don't care. I'm not going to get got by Rakdos's Wild Ride. Next turn, we will maybe Lazotep plating, put a 1/1 down. Maybe they were just going to time twist it. That's kind of cute. Kind of cute. So they're going to have a 2/2. Sure. Sure. Oh, that's also a 2/2. It's a little gross. A little gross. Mowoo. How's it going, bud? Pop you down. Hopefully try to find some counters for you. I'll try my best, friendo. I will try my best. Alright, so I will probably throw the Crocodile in front of the Vizier. Unless we throw the plating in front. I'm not sure. Not certain. Alright, so let's go to attacks. If they send just the Death Toucher, then I think I plating and block with... Oh, I see. Well, we don't know that we're getting counters for Mowoo. And Mowoo's a lot less good. Well, maybe we just jam the Crocodile in front. Let's just jam the Crocodile in front. Show me the trick. Show me the trick, friend. Show me Rakdos's Wild Ride. Rakdos's Wild Ride. Sure, that's fine. Got it out of their hand. Got it out of their hand. Vampire Opportunist, whatever. Tain't a problem. Not a land. A Bloomhulk. If only I had counters. Well, let's put a counter on Saheeli, I suppose. Counter on Saheeli, plus a heck of a blocker boy. big old blocky boy. Counter on Saheeli. Counter on myself. I don't think it actually lets me choose myself, but it highlights myself. Alright. We've got that plating. We've got the plating. Land 2 cards in hand. Okay. I like it. I like it. So if they attack with everything, we will drop a Lazotep plating, get a servo, and throw both of them in front of the Death Toucher, I think. Ha-ha! We have staved them off. Now we just have to hope they don't get a flyer before we get something. Anything. What have we... I guess we played 7 cards. It looks like a lot fewer cards. Oh, that's a big boy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. We even keep the mana. You even keep the mana for the plating. Fantastic. Past that turn. Holding them off pretty good. Oh, they're going to do something. What you going to do? Oh, they have enough mana for Vampire Opportunist. Okay, sure. I mean, if that's your plan, then I've got all the time in the world, don't I? Don't I? I'd really like to get some removal out of them here. What you got? Ayah. You're gonna kill my worm? Nah, you only think you are. You only think you are. Thanks for wasting an activation of Ob Nixilis, though. Next turn you can kill it, and I'll draw 2 cards pretty happily. Pretty happily. Alright, no more lands, no more lands. No more lands. Give me stuff that aren't lands. Give me a Johnny. Give me a Johnny. One time a Johnny. Ugh, it's a forest. Also, our lands did this thing that sometimes they do that I don't like. Let's send in 4 at Ob Nixilis so that we can get the stupid zombie army out of the way. And I'm not really willing to send Mowu in. And I'd rather they kill the worm with Ob Nixilis than... And let me draw cards. Do we get the zombie army out of the way? We sure do. Perfect. Love it. Alright. 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 Oh, they didn't go back to normal. Why didn't they go back to normal? It happens when your lands get an ability. It decides to treat them as separate entities. Alright, so they're going to kill the worm. That's fine. I'm going to draw Utter Trash. Going to take some damage. So we can Pollen Bright Druid up Mowu, make it a 5/5 at least. Can attack in decently. I really need to draw something, not a land this turn, though. Pretty badly. Opponent with the attack. At me? At me. Happily block. So what did that do? You're going to aid the Fallen it back? Vraska's finisher. Okay. I guess. Ooh, Skydiver. That's pretty cute. Skydiver. Green-blue. Counters on Mowu. Pollen Bright Druid. Proliferate. on Mowu. And on Saheeli. 7. And we have another, so it's actually 9. Opponent's face. Opponent's face. Nope. Opponent's face. They are in the proliferate color. Well, they're in one proliferate color. We have time. We have time. Kill Ob. Kill Ob. Dead Ob. Dead Ob. They can't activate this turn at least. Alright, so Mowu's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, we're going to put 6 counters on this by the time it attacks next turn. It's going to be a 13-13. Holy moly. There's no chance our opponent's attacking here. Jump. Do you have another Vraska's finisher? Is that the trick here? Aven Eternal. Sure, I will proliferate. Because chump blockers ain't gonna do it, friendo. They're out of cards. They're out of cards. Here's our chance. Here's our chance. Ooh, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Probably should have tapped a white there in case we hit a Johnny. Proliferate. Draw a card. Don't hit a Johnny. Don't punish me for my mistake, please. Thank you. Smash on in with our 11-11. Taking them to 11. Take him even lower. Take him even lower here. Take him down to 8? 9? Down to 9. Alright. Alright. Can you top deck like a champ? You don't even have enough toughness to block. Because we're going to be threatening 19-19. No. We're going to be threatening 17-17. They do it. Okay, cute. Cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they take 7. They go to 4. Pretty cute. I'll happily make this. No, I will not make that servo into a Mowu. It's legendary. It is legendary. Opponent thinks they have to race here. They kind of arguably do. So now they're only going to block 2, 3, 4. So they're actually going to go to 2 here. They do have 1 activation. Alright, well, let's smash on in for 13. I'm assuming we'll see finisher block, opportunist activate. Opportunist activate first, sure. Make the math simple here. So 13, we're coming in for exactly lethal. So they go to 2, or they go to 1, or they go to 3. Alright. You're going to go to 1? They're going to go to 1. We're going to drop another blocker and see what they top deck. See what they top deck. They need 7 toughness. They did not top deck an answer. And we were drawing lands. We're a win away from trophying with a deck that I thought was going to go 0-2. Holy moly, did I think this deck was going to go 0-2. So what did they play? Nothing that we were really afraid of, eh? Played an Ob Nixilis, I guess. Time Twist is a cute answer to Ob Nixilis, as well as Lazotep Plating. I think I like all the cards we have, though, except for Crunch. Crunch is just a dumb 2-drop blocker. Actually, yeah, I think we'll cut Crunch for Time Twister. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. All right. 1 win, and we get there. 1 win, and we get there. It's not great. That's not great. It's a Tamiya 1-4. Let's go for it. This could be rough. This could be rough. Oh, come on. Not only are we going to die to a less than stellar keep, we're going to get real punished for it with actual literal trash. Opportunist, sure. Smash me for 1. Can I have a 2-drop creature, please? Please? No, just more lands. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, what is Tamiyo even gonna do? You know what'd be great right now? A Crunch Wrangler. Oh, 1-3 is really good. Really good. I mean, we're still taking 3 a turn, but... Oh my god. Opponent with the sickest curve out here. Down to 9. I'm putting Crunch Wrangler back in. BT dubs. BT dubs. I'm 100% putting Crunch Wrangler back in. If our opponent's plan is to actually curve out, we have to put in Crunch Wrangler. Show me Rakdos' Wild Ride, friendo. Yeah, our opponent actually is an aggro deck, it seems. The classic black-blue aggro deck. They're down to 1 card in hand. And we just can't do it. We can play a Crocodile, block, and die. That is not what I expected from our opponent. In any way, shape, or form. I never in a million years would have guessed that they were actually basically a full-on aggro deck. Okay. Back on in. Mulligans may have to be taken. Mulligan doesn't have to be taken. We have a 2-drop. And there's no way they're going to do that super sick curve out again, right? I'm still in shock. Never, ever would have put our opponent on having that. What did they mulled to 6. They're waiting to scry. They're thinking real hard on that scry. They go to the bottom. Cool. Land and go. Alright, deck. I want this trophy. I really want this trophy. Okay. We need that for our row that we're going to draw. You're going to put a counter on yourself and attempt to stop their shenanigans. And by shenanigans, I mean smacking me in the face so hard. No bounce, no Soren's Thirst. Perfect. That's more lands. In for 2. I really want this trophy. I would love to get some removal here. Yup. Perfect. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's super good. That is... Oh, that is what we needed. That is super good. Alright, we're going to smash on in for 3. We're going to jam Tamiyo. I kind of just want the plating back. But I think we're going to dig. I think we're going to dig for... Ral's not quite good enough. We're about to hit 5. Maybe Ral's fine. Let's try to dig to Ral. We missed Ral, but we got a bunch of lands off the top. And a Naga Eternal. Opponent's still hitting their land drops. Opportunist, sure, that's fine. Super fine. And we draw a contentious plan. Okay, cool. We don't need the mountain. Counter everything up. Draw a card. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we just need the planes. Just need the planes. Maybe we Tamiyo one more time? We could just bring back the contentious plan and do it again. Let's do it again. -3, bring back contentious plan, recast it, more counters. Hit him in the face for 7. Counters, counters, counters. Done. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Hit him in the face for 7. If we get Rakdos' Wild Ride out of their hand, that's fine. We're going to get Rakdos' Wild Ride out of their hand. Sure, we needed that out of the way anyways. We've got Skydiver coming down. We've got Crocodile. Crocodile will come down first because then we can put a counter on it. Banehound, I don't care. I supremely don't care. Oh, she doesn't even exile the spell. Yeah, because you just recast it. Oh. Yeah, Tamiyo is actually pretty good if you are in any way controlling. Just for 1, eh? There you go, in for 3. Oh, just for 1 on Tamiyo. Interesting. And then 2 on me. I don't quite follow, but okay. Vraska's finisher. Sure. Oh, I see. You just need to deal 1 damage. Yep, yep, yep. I forget that this can deal, or can kill off planeswalkers as well. Alright. 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we can cast and proliferate. Yep, I like it. Drop the croc. Drop the croc. Pass the turn. Next turn is Skydiver, counter on croc, proliferate. And we are good. I hope. I really want this trophy. Rakdos' Wild Ride is out. Bleeding Edge is out. They have a Soren's Thirst. They have an Obnixilis, but that's not a big deal. Black. What you doing? Another Opportunist, okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit surprised if this deck is in fact 2-0 and paired up with us. It doesn't look great. Another land. Ooh, the plains. I like it. I like it a lot. But what we're going to do is we're going to start the proliferate plan. Teferi, your time is tomorrow. Drop the Skydiver. Counter the Croc. Counter up the Croc. Do I come in with the army? We kill two things. Yeah, let's come in with the army. Because I need to get stuff off their board. I need to make the way a little bit clearer for Crocboy here. Hopefully they forget about the Skydiver ability and they block with Vraska's finisher because they're like, aha, it'll trade. I'm pretty sure our opponent's smarter than that, though. So we may instead get... I mean, it still has to be finisher and an opportunist, or both opportunists or something. They're super far away from activating those opportunists. Might make sense to put them both in front. Just the Banehound. Well then. That's fine by me. Pass the turn. Pass the turn and we will proliferate. Oh, what you gonna do? What you doing here? Callous Dismissal is sorcery speed, opponent. Just FYI. You tried this last time. You're gonna time twist the finisher. It's not gonna work the way that you think it is, unfortunately. She doesn't come back till the end of your turn. BT dubs. Shame Scoop? You made a mistake, Shame Scoop? A lot of people do that. For those who don't know, Teferi's Time Twist, as you can see over there, says at the beginning of the next end step, bring the creature back. Our opponent cast it in the end step. They are going to double down by using a different type of removal on that creature. That's fine. So Vraska's finisher is going to come back. That's fine. It's going to be a 4/2, which is a little big. They've got one card in hand. We are going to proliferate up our Croc. Make it an 8. No, make it a 7/5. Hello. Courage and Crisis on the Skydiver. Proliferate everything up. Teferi. Possibly bounce the finisher? Yeah, bounce the finisher. We're going to have to remember they have it, but bounce the finisher. Draw a card. And then come in for 11. Just smack him in the face for 11. Hi, Mowu. How's it going, bud? In for 11. They have to take 3 of it. They might chump the Croc once. I think we're going to get the trophy. I think we're going to get the trophy. So they've got finisher in hand and 2 other cards. One's a land. They have finisher and another card. Our creatures aren't going to take damage. I doubt they're going to throw this creature at Teferi, because Teferi literally does nothing until 3 turns from now, at which point our opponent will be dead anyways. It makes no sense to attack Teferi, and they do. Don't get Planeswalker Bloodlust. Some of them are useless, like Teferi, after he's done his thing. So they've got a finisher and something. And it looks like we're going to see the something. The something is... not good enough. Not good enough. In for 8, take him to 3. Drop Mowu. And we'll hold this up pretending it's something. So, they can play their finisher. And they're just stuck chumping. Bought them time, I guess. It bought them time. Finisher down. 1 card in hand. And we're gonna have to make that card in their hand be something. We win. We almost definitely win. We almost definitely win. I want to see what the card is in hand. Yeah, let's just try to win here. Do I win? Do I win? We trophied! We trophied! Possibly the final War of the Spark draft. Probably not, but possibly. And we trophied. Just like the first War of the Spark draft that we did. I am shocked that deck did as well as it did. It was so all in on get a creature and proliferate and make sure everything goes okay. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking as War of the Spark is winding down. It was here for such a short time. War of the Spark pre-release is next weekend. It'll be on mtgO next weekend, and 4 weeks after that is Core Set 2020. War of the Spark, I think they knew was a bad set, and that's why it's around for such a short period of time. But yeah, let me know anything you want to let me know, basically. Let me know especially what you think of the preview window. Should I keep that? Should I get rid of it? Was it helpful? Was it better to have a bigger card like that? Let me know. As I said, I'm trying to make mtgO better for people to watch because it is a better program when it comes to drafting, when it comes to anything that's not standard, basically. Yeah, let me know anything you want to know in the comments down below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find me over at patreon.com/ShamanAleek if you want to become a financial backer there. Patrons, you are the ones who make this channel keep going. 100%. All the other various revenue streams that exist, you guys are the ones that make the channel keep going. If you want to go over to inkgaming.com, you can use the promo code MANALEEK10, all one word, 10 is the number, to get 10% off your order. The easiest thing you can do is click thumbs up and subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. Very, 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 very literally helps the channel out as it comes to the YouTube algorithm. But if you have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.